Yeah, now this is Yahoo again. Now I'm going to talk about the historical context of Bayesian probability. So, coming to historical context of Bayes, Bayes did not complete all his work or his theorem and the development that we are seeing today. I noticed the documentation that I use. I see that Thomas Bayes was born in 1701, and he probably passed away in February 1761. Who he was an English non-conformist conformist minister and a fellow of the Royal Society. He was known as a publication, and Bayes was the theological treatise divine benevolence, published in 1731 31st. Yeah. So after his death, his widow left his mathematical note for Richard. Like his wife gave all the theorem that he developed, but he could not. No, he announced all the theorem and general idea that he has put together as a brainstorming. He was not able to develop all of them at the same time. So Richard Price has to take over and publish most of his idea and demonstrate and also elaborate a table, which is appendix table to explain it to explain it to the society, and it becomes like a doctrine or a dogma for the society to take advantage of it and apply it to their own faith and put the faith to it as a belief. And this is how bias made theorem becomes very widespread and widely known as a practical computable. So um, there are so many documents that talks about it. So if you compare the rooms in 1781 essay of a miracle, you will see that a new scientific society is and actually and financial question tied to public credit and demographic changes where Richard where Richard was active. So Richard Price used a Bayes theorem to apply to society to develop to elaborate different concepts that makes very consistent the Bayes theorem. So he published this frame. He inverts now. Richard Price inverts the probability and then and the way on the way that he split it into sequence to make it understandable and explainable to the society, so the society will take over to apply it to the everyday life. So that's what I can say about the historical concepts. So now let me come back to the Christian belief, how they see the bias theorem and uh, and the probability. I'm coming back to that.